this and now like they were.
Man, they hook it up every time.
Yeah, they give you a little.
What's up, everybody out there in the land of the internet? The Shake Up guys are back, and you know, it's Friday. It's the weekend. Sorry, I'm very low energy today. Well, we were supposed to start like 45 fucking minutes ago, so shit. Anyway, the point is we're here, and we're here to bring it in the name of the Lord.
We had to do the Lord's work today.
Yes. Before we do that, man, what's going on with my man Jay in the building?
What's happening?
We got Cookie in the building.
I'm here.
That's right. Back to break the hearts of the internet, I suppose. And it's your boy Brad. And before we jump into the topic, which you see in the thing, we know we're gonna talk shit. But before we do all that, gotta send up some love, man, for our main man, who's probably not gonna be in the chat room today for sure, because he's having some health issues. But we love you, bro. And we just wanted you to know, man, we've been praying for you, man, and hopefully you make a speedy recovery. You know what I'm saying? And Shake Up guys. He's one of the original chat room members. You know what I mean? He's one of the, you know, OGs in here. As long as we've been doing it, man, he's been in there. So, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully he comes back strong. And yeah, that's
Couldn't have said it better myself. Pistol Pooh, get well soon, man.
yeah, get well soon. Yeah,
We'll see you
We
soon,
want to see
man.
you on here.
Yeah, because it ain't the same without you in the chat room.
Yeah.
Also, want to send a speedy recovery to OG Rock in the building. Not
My
in the building.
brother.
Not in the building. He's also under the weather. Said he got the Rona.
No, he
So,
he said it's not the Roman.
not the
he
Rona.
said it's not the Rona.
Not the
Yeah.
That
Rona.
means it's the Rona.
It's the
my
Rona.
God.
He got the Rona.
Get
So,
better, Jay.
Hope you get better.
Hopefully it's not that new strand.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, let's
Should have got your vaccination.
fuck that. Anyway, so yeah, get well soon, both of you. Pistol Pooh, hopefully we hear from you soon. Deuce in the building. He said he ain't sick, and hi, Miss Cookie.
Hey, Deuce, dude.
Deuce is the number 2 chat room goon, original chat room goon. He in there with still rocking with us.
I
Yeah.
mean, I don't like to think of our chat room as goons, though. I mean, they people.
Goblins.
Folk.
God, what's the goon to a goblin?
Right.
Y'all silly. Hey man, y'all hear about James Harden, man?
What about them?
Well,
Paying.
yeah, don't
Paying. You pay.
paying.
So weedy.
Yeah, James Harden, point guard for the Brooklyn Nets.
Who the fuck is Saweetie anyway?
Sweetie.
Sweetie.
She's a rapper. That's
Her name is Sweetie or Saweetie?
Sweetie.
No.
Sweetie.
It's Sweetie. It
But
just,
it's spelled,
she just says
spelled all
Sweetie.
niggerish.
Real niggerish.
Niggerish
real
spelling.
real nigga talk. Real nigga talk. It's
Different.
Sweetie. That's how it's supposed to be.
Sweetie.
You know, as much as I'd love to help black people, I feel like it's way out of my hands.
Niggas is too far gone. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I mean, unless it's some like huge enlightenment coming our way, I don't.
Well, you're gonna love this then. James Harden, point guard for the Brooklyn Nets. They also on their way to the NBA championship. Good luck to the Brooklyn. Stand up. James Harden got caught. Yeah, he cash app Sweetie. Asked her on the date. She was like,
Is she a rapper? What do you need her money? His money
"Yeah,
for?
can I finish?"
I'm listening. I'm just saying. I'm gonna interject. Saying.
Anyway, she said he asked her out on a date. She said, "Cool, cash at me 100,000." And she put him on Front Street. He cash app Sweetie 100 grand just to go on a date with her.
Let this be a lesson to you.
Did she go on a date though?
As of right now, I don't know.
It doesn't fucking matter.
I mean, she at least owes him a date.
No.
Yeah.
He owes her a missile. That's roughly about how much those cost. About 100 grand. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Who the hell pays a woman 100 grand that ain't his woman?
a superstar. I seen what 50 Cent said. Like, bro, you're a whole superstar. He put it on Instagram like, why would you need to cash out? Why would you need to pay a woman to go on a date? Like, that's real though. Like, you can have anybody, but obviously he wants Sweetie, so.
You're an NBA superstar. You can walk outside your front door and say, I'm James Harden, bitch. And that's it. That's your game. I'm James Harden.
I'm James Harden. What are you talking
What's
about?
happening?
You don't even have to do that.
What's happening? And they gonna come. And he wanted Sweetie because she's a rapper and she's surgically augmented.
Why do
about
these goofies make it so easy to get fleeced?
That's beta male shit, which we're gonna talk about today.
That's dude, like seriously, like did no one ever love you ever in life?
Your mother? Anybody?
Like I'm pretty sure his mama didn't love you. At least not the way he needed to be loved. If you doing shit like that should have been
And
red
so she
flag.
told the internet? Is that what happened?
She put him on blast,
Yeah,
and it
yeah,
came
Of
out
course,
that
I mean, she blasted him, and she ain't shit either.
That's fine. I mean, neither one of them.
I mean,
are.
you know what I'm saying? You were supposed to keep the con alive. You over here telling.
she
Cash
she
up to
probably felt like,
$100,000 for a date. What is she? I gotta see what she looks like now.
yeah.
you can Google her.
I am. I'm about to right now. While we're doing the show. Look her up.
All right. While you do that, we're gonna say rest in peace to Shock G.
Oh yeah,
From
Shock G.
Digital Underground. For those of you over the age of 29.
How you spell her name?
Sweetie. SAWEETIE.
Yeah. I'm Shock G, the one who put the.
Satin on your panties. See. Yeah, he passed away. They found him in a hotel room, I think in Miami.
There's no fucking way.
I mean, she's great.
I think she's cute, but
alright.
listen, I ain't never seen a woman that was so pretty that I would have given her $100,000 before.
But you know,
I ever
$100,000 to
even-
him is like.
To him, it's like $10.
I don't
Yeah.
care.
Exactly.
I don't care. I could be Bill Gates. I could be Jeff Bezos. I'm not giving you $100,000 for nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I agree.
That's why someone can rise to the level of a Jeff Bezos or a Bill Gates, and niggas is stuck on dumb
Right.
because you saw a pretty face and you gave her 100 G's. You
Yeah.
dumb fuck. Sorry.
Nah, I'm with her. I gotta go in his defense because I'm not defending him, but I am gonna say,
God,
in his defense, that's literally like 1/1000th of what he makes for one game.
Yeah.
So, and they play an 85 game season. That's hold on. That's 1/1000th of what he makes for
fine.
one game.
that's fine.
That's a percent.
Okay.
Literally.
That's
That's-
fine.
He makes literally $97,000 per game.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. But that's still the male equivalent of a slut.
Yeah. It's trick shit. It's hoe shit. It's beta male behavior, but
And what you just done to yourself has made it very difficult for any woman that comes later on
Take
down the
you
line.
seriously. I'm gonna be like, you sent her 100,000. What's up?
What's up with my 100,000?
up?
Oh, I'm
Right.
better than her. How about 250,000?
plus everything on her is plastic.
I don't know
Plus,
what her.
she
I,
was-
I don't know these. I'm to that age now where I really don't follow this type of stuff that much anymore. I'll hear stuff here and there. Like, did you hear that whole thing with Kevin Durant?
Yeah, he tried to have a threesome with the IG model or something.
What I heard allegedly is a porn star, and I forget her name. It'll come to me later, and I'll just say it. I'll just blurt it out in the middle of somebody else's conversation. Anyway, this porn star was talking about. She was trying to keep it on the low, but everybody figured out who she was talking about. They think she was talking about Kevin Durant. Basically, what Kevin Durant did was ask her out on a date, and she, being a porn star, told him, like, "I'll go out with you, but we ain't fucking."
Shit.
Which I'm like, I don't know why you said that, but anyway.
No date then.
Well, here's what he did. He brought another bitch on the date.
He said, I'm gonna fuck her.
That was fucking.
Facts.
It was like, yeah, we
So
can
he brought
hang out.
both of them.
No, she came, and then he was there, and he had another bitch.
I mean, hey. she's gonna
I've done
sleep
that,
with
actually.
me.
Now that's some boss ass shit.
Yeah.
At the same time, that's kind of like, I mean, let's keep it real.
I mean, he could have just called the girl up after the date.
Well, no,
I
what I'm
mean,
saying is like that. All that's saying to me is he wasn't
If
taking
she
old
not
girl seriously in the first place.
why go on a date
No.
if you're not fucking? What?
No, okay.
No, I'm saying to me that the porn star girl that he was going out with, he wasn't taking her serious anyway.
Yeah, no.
So if I'm the porn star chick, why the am I even telling this story?
Exactly.
Facts.
Yeah.
Just to get attention. I
know,
want some attention.
But I'm saying it's
Everything.
like, for me, it's like you're telling this James Harden story.
Yeah.
And then I look at the Kevin Durant story. If it was him, in fact, him, I don't know that for sure.
Right.
But I look at those two things and I'm like,
You niggas is tricks.
I don't.
well, no, I don't look at Kevin Durant as being a
Listen.
trick in that situation. I look
They
at
don't
him
know
as-
what to do
He's
with
like,
their
I'm
money.
fucking somebody tonight.
Somebody,
You know what I'm
Somebody
saying?
gonna get this work
Somebody's getting this wood
Somebody's
tonight.
getting this.
Either it's gonna be you, which it shouldn't be that big of a deal because you take wood for a living,
Right.
or it's gonna be her who already was here and she know what it is.
okay. No, back to what I was saying earlier too, because she was like, "Why go on a date if you're not fucking?" Okay, it's a porn star. That's your profession. Why the fuck else would I ask a porn star on a date?
Well, just tell me that you want to fuck. Why are we going on a date? If I'm a porn
I'm
star.
gonna treat you like a lady.
Yeah.
I'm gonna treat you with some respect.
I guess.
I ain't
I'm just gonna jump in your,
Expectation.
I'm not gonna jump in your DMs and be like, "You want this dick?"
I ain't gonna
No, I'll
talk
be like,
shit
"Let's go
to
on a
you,
date."
you know what I'm
But at the end, I expect to be dropping dick off.
Oh my God.
And if you tell me we're not fucking,
I mean,
well,
yeah,
what's
she's
the
a
fucking
porn
point?
star, so I get it. Okay, but
Thank you.
I mean, I don't feel like she should just be disrespected at the same
No,
time. I think
but-
it is you're telling this
she
story.
should be now. Because why would you put the story out?
It's like people tell stories. I think when people tell stories for just for attention's sake, I think a lot of times they overlook the fact that this makes you look bad, dummy. You know, this makes you look stupid.
Like,
Attention is
Because if
currency.
you actually went to the date, sat down, had dinner, and he had the other
so you literally sat there with the other chick.
you know what I'm saying? And then
you're
like, oh, I'm not going to deal with
ridiculous.
him. Okay, he don't care. I don't think he cared to begin with. I think he just thought you was cute and he wanted to
I
smash.
wouldn't even go on the date. I'd be like, oh, okay, you just brought somebody else. I'm good. Like,
Like, oh, you not fucking? Oh, okay.
She fucking.
Yeah.
So who's worse?
thought that was-
Kevin. I think Kevin Durant played it like a G. I think James Harden went out on some sucker shit. To be honest with you, I think James
embarrassed
Harden.
for him. Like,
A little.
secondhand embarrassment.
Nah, honestly,
Yeah.
like she said, I agree with Megan.
But that's not the
that's
I'm
that's.
sorry. Go
Thank
ahead.
you. It's like $10 to him. I can reach in my pocket and give you $10 right now. That's not, and he can reach in his pocket and give her $100 grand. It's not the point. It's the simple fact that you don't.
This isn't the
for
first
a
time
date.
for him, man.
100,000 for a date.
I mean, even if it's $10,
This is-
why am I paying you
Why
to
am
go
I
on
paying
a
you?
damn date?
Yeah,
Like,
but this
do you
is-
want to go or you don't
Don't
want to
go.
Because
If you fucking-
if not, we're good.
This ain't
Like,
the first time I've heard Harden doing some sucker shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No. This
guys
does not surprise me at all.
oh, this he.
This is not. Yeah. No.
Okay, well then, yeah.
Well, then that's his MO.
Yeah, that's his style.
I'm
He
trying
like-
to get a cash out. What's up? What's up? What's up, boo?
And I'm
and she got new
offended.
cheeks.
Jane, I got new cheeks, baby. What's that?
Refurbished.
Duke said,
Got to take
I can't stand you. Duke said, treat her like a lady, then drop the D off.
Yeah, I mean,
There it
shit,
is.
even
Yeah.
hoes deserve to be treated like a lady.
I agree.
If you feel a certain type of way about a chick, then you shouldn't be dealing with her at all.
Exactly.
That's how I feel.
No. I can think you're a hoe. I'm gonna treat you like a lady, and then after I'm done with you, you go back to hoe status. What type? No. What are you
That's what I'm
talking
saying.
about?
I'm, I'm saying you don't have to be like, you know what I'm saying, like just because she a hoe, show up to the date like.
With your dick in your hand.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like you don't just show up like, what you gonna do with this dick? You know what I mean? Like you don't show up
Like,
to the
you're gonna
party
have
like
some
that.
class, and then you're not gonna
Right.
call her.
I mean, even if you want to call her again, you know what I'm saying? If you dealing with somebody, if you're gonna deal with a lady, whether she's a hoe or not, that's your decision. If you want to go down the hoe route or if you whatever.
I dig
Either
it.
way,
Okay.
you should still treat her like a lady.
I dig
You
it.
know what I
Okay,
mean?
okay, I dig it.
That's what I'm saying.
I dig it.
Like, if you think she a hoe, then you probably right. But at the same time, then why the fuck are you there?
Right.
If you was gonna treat her like shit,
Exactly.
is what I'm saying.
Why
you
am
know?
I here as the lady? Like,
Exactly. You know, like, what are you? What's your plan?
I I don't be fucking and shit, but damn. Can you buy me my steak and tell me I'm pretty or something?
That's all I'm saying. It's like, you know, whatever.
I'm just saying.
What are hoe compliments? Like your ass look fat in them jeans, yo.
Yeah,
Is them hoe compliments?
Some people take
you
that
really-
as compliments.
really
Some
prick
people take that even. You can have
to
a
a
girl
lady.
with a fat ass, but if she's super like if she's like really super classy, she doesn't want to be spoken to.
Yeah.
That way.
I mean, yeah, there's different tyes of hoes.
Yeah, big old booty. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, what that ass do?
Level-
She could, like, she'll
level
take
1, 2,
offense to
and
that
3.
where somebody, you know, like a street chick, and she can be like, oh, I got a fat ass. What that ass do? Shit, all kinds of
Oh
shit.
my God.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit, that's how you talk to chicks. Like, go down to Jacksonville. If you come to them with, be like, hey, how you doing? I like to get to know you. My name's blah, blah, blah. They treat you like a lame. Like, get the
That's
fuck
fine.
out of here.
I want them
If
to
you be
treat
like,
me
hey,
like one.
bitch, come here. They will literally be like, hey, you silly. What's
But
your
that's
name?
exactly what I want.
That's Jacksonville. I swear to God, if you
But see,
ever,
I
whoever
want
spent
that.
any time in Jacksonville, that's a lot of
that. That's how I screen them.
There it is. That's how you.
I'm on screen
I
as
still
soon
want
as
that ass, though.
because I'm waiting on that. I need help financially. Text. And then that's when I put you on block.
I'm trying to find me another job.
Struggle like
bill,
a
bro.
resident.
Facts.
Yeah,
You
I
gonna
got
have to-
200 on it, but I still need 400.
I'm still short, yeah. You
know what I'm saying?
If I'm dropping you
I feel you.
400, you gonna drop.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
that-
a
I
big
need help
person
there.
on like how somebody comes at me. Like I hate
Absolutely.
going to the gas stations. Like I literally hate
I bet.
stopping for gas on the south side. Bro. Like I can't just pump my gas. Like I can't just. I literally.
No, pretty privilege.
I'm just
over
no,
here.
it's horrible.
Well,
Listen,
it's still
I'll see
pretty
a dude,
privileged.
No.
I'll see a dude be like, "What's up, babe?" to another girl, and she's like, "What's up?" You do that to me, I'm gonna look at you and I might not even look at your ass, to be honest. I don't even want to make contact. Like, don't talk to me like that. I'm in here trying. Leave me the fuck alone. I just want to get my damn gas and I want to move on. You know what I'm saying? And jump in my car and drive away. I don't need no conversation, no smiles, none of that shit. You want to hold the door? Cool. That gets on my nerves, honestly, because
Holding
it feels
the
like.
door.
No, I said you can hold the door
Oh.
for me. That's cool. But we like don't start talking to me because like
Don't start.
don't I just because they never come right. If you've been on the south side, and I wish there
I
was a
grew
girl
up
on here.
there.
No, I'm saying, I wish there was like a girl on the chat because they could tell they could just back me up on this. Like, you know, they don't know how to talk. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to talk. They don't know how to give you a compliment and just keep it moving. They
You want
gotta
to know
be like,
why?
oh damn, you fine.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because it's worked so many other times.
Exactly what I
And
was
they gotta
gonna
look
go.
at me and recognize this ain't that. But
There's no way
Right.
to discern.
You're right. And that's why when he said, I was like, yeah, that's
Jacksonville.
how I screen them. Because if I can't walk up to you and be like, hi, my name is Brad, blah, blah, blah. It's nice to meet you. I like to go out with you sometime. I think you're gorgeous or all that other stuff. I would like to take you out on a date. And if that gets met with, damn, you lame. You're a lame dude.
My next
Thank you for saving me my time and my resources because
Exactly.
I know that you're not going to be here
Yeah.
long term.
exactly.
it ties in with exactly what he said. Like I said about Jacksonville, if I can come at the last 4 girls I done hollered at, I say, "What's shorty? What's your name? You got fat ass," and it worked. Why wouldn't I try it a 5th
Yeah.
time? I don't know you're different
Okay,
until you
well,
present different.
Let me
you're
tell
not,
y'all, if
you're
any
not wearing a
Southside
sign.
people is watching this shit, any Southside dudes, if you see me at the gas station, don't fucking speak. Okay? Don't say nothing to me. I don't need your compliments. I don't need you to do nothing
See,
for me.
10 years from now, we're going to be having a different conversation, just so you know.
What's that gonna be?
The conversation we're going to have then is, well, none of these guys be trying to holler at me.
Man, hopefully in 10 years.
I ain't gonna be sitting here. I'm being honest with you.
I mean, me either, but I'm just saying, like,
Listen,
it's amazing how, like, you go from here to here to here to here. And it's like you're getting these looks and these advances now, but there's women who are 10 years
I feel
old.
like I got it
There's
without
women who are
my ass,
10.
You did.
I'm not talking
You
about the
absolutely did.
ass. I'm
though. Oh yeah, I'm about to say
saying,
though.
I'm
Like,
just saying, like women who are like 10 years your senior with like love to get some sexual advances that ain't coming.
Big facts.
They got their dog.
Okay, well,
They got their dog and a bottle of wine.
Old bitch.
And they
it's
almost
been all
out
my
of
life.
the
I'm
wine.
tired. Leave me alone. Now I want to be left alone. Shit, we
Oh,
can
they-
start
you
back
shit,
at
they
the
Nobody
beginning.
got them
They
new
got-
cheeks. Your
they
cheeks
got-
still got
These are for me, baby.
Yeah.
They're for me. When I go to the beach, when I go out of town,
Kiss
I
my
look
ass.
good for my pictures
Yo,
and stuff like that.
you 36. Your cheeks is 18 months. Your cheeks still got the new.
that old.
No, they still got the new baby smell.
Dude, they
Them
them
fuck-
cheeks
About
are still
4
getting
months
nipple
old.
fed, cuz.
Right, breastfed. No toddler cheeks. You got toddler cheeks, motherfucker.
Cheeks.
What's that? Newborn cheeks. Infant. That's the word I'm
You
looking
got
Listen,
pedophilic
You got
cheeks.
infant cheeks.
Cheeks
Yeah.
is pedophilic.
Don't make it weird. But you got pretty face, long hair, and fresh cheeks. Fuck you. Yo, civil liberties. Fuck your rights. Niggas coming at you. Fuck it. She said if you're on the south side and you hollering at her, holler at her harder. Go home.
No, please.
You don't think you're being a bit disingenuous though when you say you don't want anybody to be hollering
I
at you?
really don't.
So,
I don't.
I mean,
I'm okay with
I think I would like to think being a woman that would just say, "Oh, okay, I look good."
I'll post a
Isn't that
picture on
the goal?
Facebook if I get a lot of likes and
I mean,
people are like,
women
you're
don't
beautiful.
look good.
No, I'm just saying I can do that on Facebook without being bothered.
You're right. You're right.
I
But
don't want to be bothered.
you're right. You're right. But do you know how many women out there that don't look good?
Facts.
I feel bad.
It's like as soon as they walk in the door, it's like, look who got.
I already
ugly
showed
steak.
my cheeks, Deuce. I already showed them on another
Yeah, you don't have to. You
episode.
don't have to go to her Instagram, which is Cookie Calloway.
Well, actually, we need views, so I mean, it wouldn't hurt if you showed.
I'm not showing my cheeks.
Selfish.
Not this time. I already did.
Good
I
for
did it
you.
twice, I think.
No, you only did one.
Okay, well, I did it once. Go back. You can go.
Yeah, watch the other video.
There you go.
You don't
It's
know
like-
which video.
It's 2 videos ago.
Yeah, 2 videos ago.
I don't know.
I'm sorry,
Wouldn't it
dude.
be easier to just show them now? Anyway, we got to move on to the
I'm
next
not gonna
one.
exploit
I
it,
think.
dude.
We're not exploiting. I'm just saying it.
That's
I mean,
exactly what exploitation
This is a loyal. This is a loyal viewer, and like the least you
if
could
he
do
was
is just be like, "Here you go,
Well,
dudes,"
why would you say he's a loyal viewer and he hasn't seen them?
because he's saying, "Let's see him."
No, he's saying how come he didn't watch the video?
Aha! Aha!
Dude, go back
fucking
and watch
Jew.
the other video. My cheeks are on there. I stand on the couch and everything.
Yeah, it
My
was
cheeks
a
are
whole
on there.
thing. We did. She did it twice in the same show.
I did.
Yeah.
That's why I thought I did it twice. But
What y'all
Bring
think
it
about?
back and
What
rewind.
y'all think about the Mayweather fight? This
I hope
last
you
one, then we got
didn't
to
pay
go
for
to the
it.
topic.
I was mad I stayed up so late.
I hope you didn't pay for it. I saw it for free.
Okay.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, dude lasted, but Mayweather did not even like put his paws on him. So like that, like he can. He literally let the dude last. So to me, it was a waste of time because it was like they were sparring. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
That's what it was. It was an exhibition fight.
Yeah, it was just
Okay.
sparring, and I didn't like it. I
Real
didn't
fight.
appreciate it.
Here's my thoughts.
But then again, Apollo Creed died during an exhibition fight.
This nigga. So
Saying.
this is the second time they've got us. I'm gonna tell the truth. This is the second time they've got us.
Yes.
The first time was with that Tyson, Roy Jones
Roy
fight.
Jones, yeah.
and now this bullshit. Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather, and we just knew. I'm like, Floyd's gonna give him that work.
Yeah.
This white dude might die in the ring tonight.
Right, he's gonna
I'm
get
gonna
knocked
make,
out.
I almost called in to work just so I could see this shit,
Would've been-
and it was on a Sunday. I would have been shitty, completely angry
That's why I don't miss work for shit like
for this fuck shit. And I'm like, y'all went the distance?
Now I do want to see that Asanye fight.
Fuck that. The point is that this shit went to distance.
Asanye go.
But there's a weight difference. There's a height difference. Floyd's 5'8". This dude's 6'2". This is not a real fight. I should have known better. And there was one time where Floyd did catch him and probably could have slapped him, but caught him and held him up, put him back on his feet, wiped his face off, made sure he was okay. Was like, okay, you want to continue now? This shit was fuck shit.
They won't get me again.
I'm just saying, again, like you said, I'm thankful I didn't pay for this
Yeah.
shit. I'm glad I didn't pay for
Waste
it.
of time. Yeah. Well, the thing is that boxing has gone downhill since we were little, and it used to be such a huge thing. And I think now they're just trying to hold on to it, and they're doing these little stunts, and which is actually going to make it worse because people aren't going to buy into it anymore. So it's going to be really, boxing's going to be by the wayside in a minute if they don't start doing something.
Yeah, because
I used to love watching boxing. Like, I loved it. It was like a thing. It was like just a thing when you're younger. You know, Holyfield, Tyson, like, duh. You know, but now it's like, yeah, it's just Mayweather. Like,
and he's retired. Yeah,
and he's retired, and it's like there's nothing. You know, so they're trying to keep it alive. I get it, but dude, you guys are messing it up for yourselves because we're not going to keep going for it.
And yeah, you got us. It won't be a third time. You won't get us a third time.
Exactly.
You got us this one. Count your blessings. But we're done after this, I think. So that was it, man. That's all I got for current events. You want to go into today's topic? Cool. I think I will. Today's topic is basically, I actually don't know what you titled it, but when I wrote it,
alpha males and beta males.
Are you down?
Discussing the differences, discussing what makes somebody alpha, what makes somebody beta. James Harden.
when I wrote it, I just wrote, "Don't be a beta male."
Right.
I keep
Basically.
it simple. Don't be a beta male.
I mean, you had an excellent lead in, so it's like, you know, that
Thanks.
Harden story was spot on.
Was an excellent lead, and I probably should have saved that for an example.
No, it was perfect. I thought it was pretty good.
What brought this whole thing on was that I was listening to somebody at work, and he was just soft as shit. And it wasn't even soft shit. It was just that he was completely submissive to his woman. She ran the show. She dictated the whole everything, the nature of their relationship. And I don't know if it's because she's more than a few years older than him, but he just kind of takes a back seat to her.
You know, that beta move.
I'm gonna get to it. And it just kind of left. And I'm literally sitting there watching this whole thing unfold before me, and I'm just watching and I'm screaming in my head like, "Stop being a bitch! Just tell this bitch no." Or I run this. Or
You didn't say that? You normally say these things.
I normally do, but I'm like not friends with this dude. So I don't feel like fighting at work.
He's been like,
I'm trying to be a good guy.
now he's gonna turn into a beta. Hey.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't feel like
Who
fighting
you
at work.
talking
I don't feel like fighting at work. Don't get tough with me. You wasn't tough with this bitch. But the point is that I'm screaming in my head, no. Sometimes you have to take the lead. Well, not sometimes. You're a man. You should always be in control. You need to always be the head of this. I run this. You back me up. Simple. And I want to point to Cookie because she's shaking her head like, yeah, he's absolutely fucking right. Yeah, because I'm absolutely
I can't
fucking
believe that we're agreeing. I thought that this
shit ain't gonna last long. Huh? Stay with me. It ain't gonna last long. There's no reason for you to fucking delegate to your woman. You are the man. You are head of household. Lead. You are the driving force behind this train. Lead.
I do not disagree with that.
What pissed me off was just watching the shit and watching the way she talked to him. And what I realized was that she has zero, it's not respect, but she has zero, it is respect. She has zero respect for your authority, B. She has zero respect for your authority. She's not afraid of you. And she doesn't respect your leadership in this household. She knows she's dealing with a little boy, and she thinks, fuck, I gotta be the man. I gotta lead him.
For those out there who might have a problem with the term authority, I would say she doesn't respect his masculinity whatsoever. I don't think just because you're a male it automatically puts you in charge of shit.
I'm gonna get to that.
She doesn't trust his leadership skills.
That too.
And that's the thing. If
But
remember
isn't
we
that-
had this conversation on one of
Isn't
the
that like
shows.
Absolutely. We have.
Unless she's like some different type of woman, wouldn't that mean that that's the countdown to their relationship being destroyed?
What's that?
Her completely like disrespecting this dude like that?
Oh yeah, you're on the way. You're on the outs.
Yeah,
This
it's
shit's
almost
almost
over
done.
now,
It's
right?
almost done.
Isn't that the end? That's the end. That's the end, right? I'm
He shouldn't.
prefer to Megan on
He
this.
shouldn't. My thing is this: like, she doesn't trust your leadership skills. He shouldn't want to be in that situation, and she shouldn't want to be in that situation. So that
Yeah.
situation's pretty dead.
Yeah, that's the
Like, if I can't, and I know we had this conversation on the show. So, like, if I'm with somebody and I can't trust you to lead me, and I feel like, you know, I got to take everything on and all this stuff, in my mind, there's no reason for us to be together.
Right.
There's no reason other than maybe I enjoy your company, but I'm never going to respect you as a leader. So now you shouldn't want to be in this situation. So at the end of the day, I feel like every man is not an alpha. I will say that.
True enough.
But when it comes to your household, when it comes to your children, even if we go into the Bible, and we can go there, we can go all different types of ways. But that is your role. You are to lead your family. You are to lead your wife, who is the first teacher to your children. Because if you're not leading your family and you're not leading your wife, then you're definitely not leading your children, because she's the first teacher. So she's going to be doing whatever the hell she wants to do with them kids. And these are your heirs, who you put out here into this world. So I feel like it's a whole catastrophe if you can't if you can't say something to your wife and your wife is like, now don't get me wrong. If I'm with someone and they do know how to lead and all that good stuff, I still expect to have a voice. But if the final answer, and because he's leading our family and I trust him to lead our family, and he's like, okay, I get, I take into account what you're saying. He's respectful to me and I'm respectful to him. I think that's a healthy relationship. And he says, no, well, the final answer is this. I did take what you said, but this is what we're going to do. Then I can respect that. It's like, okay, you listened to what I had to say, and then now you made this decision for our family, and I trust you. So why wouldn't I just be like, okay, all right, cool. This is what we're doing. But there's not a lot of women that like to submit nowadays. So I'll tell you that.
A lot of people say that when the trust is gone, the relationship is gone. I say fuck that. When the respect is gone, the relationship is gone. Because once she doesn't respect you as the man, the head of household, the authority, you're fucked. You might as well start over with a new bitch, because this shit is done. Throw the whole the whole bitch away.
Well, I was gonna say
throw the whole bitch away.
Yeah.
Like, that's how you know it's too far gone, when your kids start talking shit to you. When kids watch mom disrespect you and then they jump in and start disrespecting you, oh, you might as well lock everybody in and set that shit on fire.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that was extreme. That was dark. That was a little dark. When you the only other option then is just come home and just start slapping shit out of everybody. I don't recommend that.
Yeah, you have to go to jail.
Yeah,
you're going to jail for that one. You haven't generated enough respect in just overall. Oh, daddy will fuck us up.
Yeah, fear.
Yeah, where they would be afraid to call the police on you.
Right.
Whereas this, we finna send this goofy to jail, then we gonna leave, and we gonna live a beautiful life, and he gonna have to go live in a studio apartment and pay for our lifestyle.
Yep.
That's what happens to people like that.
Now let me clarify.
That's what happens to them.
Absolutely. Let me clarify. The point of this is not for people who've been in 15, 20-year relationships.
Right.
I'm talking for you new motherfuckers, for that new love. You just started talking to this girl a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago, or y'all a year, maybe 2 in. Establish dominance early. It's like the Animal Kingdom. They come in and they just fuck shit up. Or a motherfucker go to prison. They tell you to find the biggest, baddest motherfucker in the yard and knock him out. Establish your dominance early. Let her know, I got this. You don't have to come in the house whooping ass. You don't have to come in the house choking bitches out. Just let her know, I got this. It's not about physicality. It's about setting that example and exerting dominance and leadership. There's no
then creates security.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Security. When a bitch knows she's secure, it takes that burden off of her
lady.
When a bitch knows she's secure. She just speaking with a woman though.
You was rolling too.
I am loving everything.
My
you're
brother,
saying.
I was like you. I was with you. I was like,
we're here.
I was like this over here.
Then he lost me. I was like, bitch.
That's word. That's word right there.
Yeah,
It is like when a bitch knows she's secure.
Oh, keep going.
Now the thing is, we were rocking and rolling till
Okay.
y'all fucking fucked it up.
Dolomite, go ahead, man. Shit.
We were rocking and rolling till y'all fucked it up.
I fucked it up.
Yes,
Okay, fine.
y'all two fucked it up.
All
right.
Me and him both looked at each other like,
Fuck y'all and y'all telepathy. I'm sorry. The point is that
Wow.
when she knows she's secure, That takes that burden off her back. That eases her mind.
Right.
Agree.
And she can say, okay, I don't have to worry about this.
Man.
A lot of that is just taking that stress off her back. When you can say, when she gets the mail and she's going to open this light bill and you snatch the shit out of her hand and be like, hey, don't worry about this. I got this. I take the bills over here and I got this. You can take that off her back. It doesn't have to be you coming in the house and just come in the house kicking ass. And that's what a lot of dudes think. I come in the house and just whoop everybody ass. And now I'm the authority in here. No.
Right.
No. All that instills is fear. All that instills is this motherfucker crazy. We got to get away from him. And the bitch is plotting her escape plan at that point.
Exactly.
No. You come in and you show dominance is, I got this. That's all you got to say to yourself. That's your mantra every day. I got this. Once you can do that, then you've exerted your leadership and your authority.
And then what is she gonna do? She's gonna follow you naturally. She's gonna say, "Oh my God, he came in here and like."
Not naturally. It's gonna take some time with black woman.
Yeah.
You have to build up to that.
Yeah, but
Okay.
what I'm saying is it's gonna be genuine. It's not gonna be like, oh, let me just submit because he, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like, dang, he really got this. You know what I'm saying? Like he really. I am secure with this man. I don't have to worry, you know what I'm saying,
Right.
about this and that. And when he speaks to me, I'm going to listen. Like, I'm going to listen to his words, not listen like I'm just going to listen like a little kid, but I'm going to listen and I'm going to, you know, take what he's saying seriously because he's about business. This man, he makes me feel secure. So I feel like you're right on that. I totally agree 100%. I know.
You about to get struck by
I know. I don't even know what's happening right now, but
Me either.
seriously.
I'm
Seriously.
confused.
Yeah, this is
Crazy.
Actually,
We all agree today.
I know, right? This is a monumental occasion. We need to mark this in history.
What is today's date? June 11th?
I actually really wanted Cookie here for this because I wanted a female perspective because I'm like, this is where I'm getting ready to go next because I really wanted to hear your opinion on this next point. I knew we would somewhat agree. I didn't expect us to totally agree because we never agree because light skinned chicks.
Poor baby
Always
male is about to get backslapped right now.
But yeah, but
Sorry,
tell
dude.
the right facts. Tell the truth, Cookie.
Okay.
You don't, not you, women in general, speaking for your genre, your gender, y'all don't want that nice guy who defers to you. You want that man to be an authority figure. You want that man to be a leader in your household, to take that burden. Because as much as bitches say, I'm a strong, independent woman,
Man.
really, you don't want to be a strong, independent woman. You really want to be daddy's little girl. You really want to know that you can come home skipping with your hair in pigtails and know that daddy's got this. True or false?
That's true.
Okay, so you don't want that soft ass shit. You don't want a man to be like, we're partners. This is a partnership. Fuck a partnership.
Right.
This is my house. I run this. I follow. I lead. You follow.
Yep.
There it is. Then
There it is. I mean, that is what it is. Like, if I gotta sit there and worry about this and worry about that then that takes away from me being able to love you and do what you need me to do as your woman because I'm worried about the stuff that you should be taking care of. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really just. Yes, a woman, I mean, that's part of being a provider. Like, a man needs to be able to, like, stop getting in these relationships and you can't even buy yourself a ramen noodle packet. Like, seriously, like, stop doing that because it's doomed from the beginning. Like, get yourself together before you decide to take on a woman and a family. And that's the whole thing. Because if not, you know, that's when you don't have that respect. Unfortunately, I mean, it's like that. You know what I'm saying? Because if you can't provide, then where's the security? If she's doing everything. Now, I can see if you're married and then you lose your job and like your wife is your backbone, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But if you're coming into the relationship and you can't buy yourself anything and, you know, let alone take care of a family or a woman with kids or whatever it is, you know, you're doing yourself a disservice. It's not going to work. You know, a woman wants to feel secure. We want to feel like we can depend on this person. You know what I'm saying? And that whatever we do is extra and everything else, you know, is taken care of because like I said, it's going to take away from what I can do for you as your woman. And that's my womanly duties and things that, you know, I could be doing to help you, you know, build you up. I can't do that because I'm over here worried about this.
Yeah. and that's why we do this show. So hit the damn like button, and if you want, send us the Cash App on the Shake Up Guy, $ Shake Up Guy, so I can support my imaginary family that I'd like to have someday.
Send us the shmoney.
I take donations.
Me too.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. And that's capitalism, baby. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I feel like this show could just it could end right now and it would just be wild. It's like, we didn't argue.
There's a beta male at home right now who's like watching this, or he will watch this and be like, you know what? I'm gonna take charge and stand up for myself, and he is going to get thrown window.
I know.
Oh, well, give it time because I'm not done yet. We still might fuck this up. Yeah, you thought he was going to end on a good note.
I thought it could never happen.
That's your fault, wishful thinking ass motherfucker.
We still have 20 minutes to fuck this up.
Shit, I can do it in 2. The point I'm trying to make is that, man, it's never too late to take charge of your household. It's never too late to be that authority figure. Now, the longer you wait, the more pushback you're gonna get. But the first time she hears "shut the fuck up" with some bass behind it, with some authority behind it, not because you just want to be a dick. It's just because I got this and I don't need to hear your mouth no more. Because women test. Women push. Women test boundaries to see what they can do, what they can get away with. When you
don't say shut the fuck up. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that. Don't do that. But say, hey, be quiet, please.
It's beta man bullshit. Beta male
That's
bullshit.
not. You don't have to
It absolutely is.
In some cases, anytime you tell, it depends on the woman, but in some cases, anytime you tell a woman to stop talking, even if you're nice about it, that's just started a new problem.
I can take stop talking. I can't take
You can
shut the fuck up.
you can take it. Stop talking. There are some people who, as soon as you say that, triggered. In fact, there'll probably be some women that say that we're toxic just for bringing it up. Sometimes and that goes for everybody. Sometimes you need to shut your mouth.
Yeah, even sometimes the men.
Yes, even the men. Sometimes you need to shut your mouth. Close it. You talking ain't doing nothing but making the situation worse.
Yeah. So here's my thing. Where you get in trouble at is a woman. See, a woman has to mature to get to the point where they understand what security is and they understand what shutting the fuck up means and all of that. Like, you can't go to a woman that has not reached that point and think that all of what we're saying is going to work. Like, if she has been raising her kids on her own for many, many, many years, she has teenagers, let's say, and you come in, you know what I'm saying? And now your approach was good, Jay. Like, your approach was good. Like, hey, don't worry about that light bill. Hey, that's kind of how you got to start off. Because otherwise, it's like she's already an alpha female. When you're a single mom, you become an alpha of your house. Like, you become the leader of your house. And, like, you're leading your house. So to have somebody come in, it's really hard to give that power up because you have to literally trust that this shit is going to get done without you doing it. And you're used to doing it. So,
and that's why you don't have kids before you get married.
And that is very true. But most of these women
do with that?
Got kids.
Now I'm going to throw it over to Jay because I know he's got something to say to that.
Here's where we fuck up. And we were doing so well. Mm-hmm. First off, no such thing as an alpha female. It's just a woman who with no man. That's an alpha female.
Yeah, I could be an alpha female.
Do you have a man in your house?
And here we go.
But I'm an alpha female regardless. If I'm around a group of girls, I'm an alpha. I'm definitely an alpha. I'm not a follower.
There's no such thing as an alpha female.
A type A.
You can't. Okay, I'll give you a type A personality.
Very
you can be a type A person.
Like, I'm a leader.
But you can be an alpha female because you naturally, your natural thing is, I want to submit to a man. That's natural. You want to submit. You want to follow a man. So you can't be an alpha.
We're just getting really tight. I'm alpha when it comes to women. When it comes to men, okay, I cannot be an alpha.
Unless you eat pussy, you can't be an alpha female. Do you eat pussy?
What?
Okay, then. So you're not an alpha. There's no such thing as a
concept.
Because it doesn't.
Yeah,
that doesn't
I don't know what you're talking about.
The point I'm trying to make is that what we were talking about is that you naturally want to submit to a man. So you're a type A personality. God bless. I agree with that wholeheartedly. You don't need. What did you say?
What'd you say?
ADHD is the most part. When you have that woman who is running her household, that woman who does have kids, who is a single mom and making it all work and doing it on her own, and Fantasia songs, BABYMA, yeah, all my baby mamas, all that good stuff. I dig that. I dig it. But that's only until that man steps in. Not any man, because you have to be selective. You have to make the right choice for not only you but for your household. But when the right guy steps in and steps up, all that falls by the wayside. All that head of household female shit, and I'm an alpha female, all that's gonna fall to the left, and you're gonna delegate to him. Like, okay, he runs this now.
Okay, question.
Shoot.
In that dynamic, what you're saying about you being an alpha, and then the guy steps into the role of essentially stepdad, husband, whatever. Is that position, as far as the animal kingdom is concerned, considered a beta move?
Take on somebody else's kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, because normally the lions, they gonna come kill them cubs and they gonna make their own cubs. If we're looking at the animal kingdom.
Yeah, that's absolutely correct.
Human beings are animals.
So I think how usually men can solidify that and make it their own is by having their own baby and mixing. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are kids by somebody else, but once we join together, this sibling becomes you
Yours,
guys'
yeah.
sibling. You know what I'm saying? This child becomes you guys' sibling. Now we're one. You get what I'm saying? And I think he gets a little bit more respect because it's like, okay, that's my little brother's dad. You know what I'm saying? So I think when a man just comes in, and it's tough on men. I'm not gonna lie, because a lot of women are single mothers. A lot of women have children, and it's really tough out here for you to get your own family and your own woman. Like, honestly, like, I look at my son and I'm like, man, like, I hope he doesn't make a move really quick, but I hope he makes a move before it's to the point where that's all he can pick from. You know what I'm saying? I want him to have his own family.
Well, that's interesting that you
Yeah.
that you said that, because that's what I wonder as far as like women who are single moms and now they have adult sons.
Ooh, excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you.
And now those sons are out there in the world making their way, you know, they're adults at the same time. Do you feel, being a mom, do you feel like he has, well, I guess the word is a decent selection?
Right now, at his age,
You're
I
right.
do.
As yeah.
At his age now, but if he waits till he's like 30, he's gonna end up with some stepkids. I mean, that is just the way that it's going. You know what I'm saying? And would I be mad about that? I wouldn't be mad, but my hopes, my high hopes for him is to have his own family, to be married, and not have to deal with that, because it's hard to try to mix a family, or, you know what I'm saying? It's just hard. It's hard on the man because he comes in and he's the person that should have the authority, but then you got this baby daddy over here who's still semi running the house because he has the kids. Because if you got the kids, you know what I'm saying, and you got their mind, you're damn near running the damn house. You know what I'm saying? With your kids without being there.
But I feel like in that situation,
She's got a point.
yeah, well, I feel like in that situation of what you're talking about, baby daddy ain't got no say.
No say. No, listen.
Yeah.
Listen to
you
this.
need to hold on. She's gonna
Because
go
I
ahead.
done been
'Cause now I'll
through it.
explain
No,
that.
I want to set what I'm saying is like, as far as like in this house,
Yeah.
like I get that you have your children have a different father. I get that. If that's how you feel, dude, then you can have these kids full time. But if I'm paying the
They don't want
bills
the
here,
kids.
They don't want
I
the
get
kids.
that.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, if I pay the bills here, I don't give a shit about what you think or you say or you do, or if you father these children. I don't give a shit. If you want to take them, take them.
100%. What I'm saying.
Ladies first.
Yeah. What I'm saying, 100%. I get what you're
We
saying.
get what you're saying,
But when you have an outside influence on these kids,
Thank you.
right? And this is their dad, right? And
get
he and he's picking them up and he's saying little shit to them and he's doing this, those kids are gonna try to make the household fucked up.
And that's when I pack your shit and sit you out on the curb.
But it doesn't really happen like that, because if you're with the mom is gonna be like, these my kids. Yeah.
And they come first.
So now in my son's instance, this is why I don't want him to go through that.
Exactly.
Because it's like, have your own family. This is your own household. How much better can you run your household if these are your kids and your wife? Then if you got to fight against some kids that want their daddy in the house, they want their daddy and mommy back, they want this, they want that. I'm telling you, because I dealt with it with my kids. They don't like a soul. They do not like a soul. And so it makes it hard, because they'll come to me and be like, you know what I'm saying? I don't, you went on a date with, I don't like him. I don't like him, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever it is. And it could just solely be because they want me to their self, or their dad's in their ear, you know what I'm saying? And when they were little, that's literally what it was. And so any dude that came in did not have a chance. Like, they just didn't have a chance. I'm picking my kids over you. That's period. You know what I'm saying? So now my kids don't like you. So they're trying to push your ass up out of here. And it's all because they daddy done said some shit. You
So
know what I'm saying?
basically, what I'm getting from this is don't date single moms.
I mean, you can take it that way, or you got to be a very strong individual to overcome that situation.
Or
So for
extremely
my
weak.
huh?
No.
No, I don't.
It's either or. You either got to be, for lack of a better term, you either got to be that nigga,
or you might as well not even do that shit.
I can't do it. Yeah, I can. I'm gonna kill all of y'all or none of y'all.
Yeah.
It's called a happy accident.
Like, okay, and I can't believe I'm agreeing with
Bring
Megan.
these children in.
Hold on. I'm agreeing with Megan again, and this is fucking me up. I gotta give her a fist bump, because we are agreeing again. She's absolutely correct. That dad, stepdad, or biological dad is always gonna be in the kid's ear, because he can't say shit to affect mom anymore.
Right.
So he is in the kid's ear, dropping off little fucking just little time bombs waiting to go off. And it's gonna go off, and you don't have to listen to him. He's not really your dad.
He's not your dad. I'm your dad.
Yeah. On top of that, let's say you do get with a chick who has a kid or kids, and then you have one of your own. How's the disciplining working? Because you may be harder on your kid, but ease up on these little fuckers over here. Hold on. I don't blame you. Nigga, I done complimented 1,001 ways to die. I done went through them all. I got 1,001. And the point is that the discipline is different. So it's harder to blend a family when this is your biological and these are step. When you have this one kid who absolutely hangs on your every word, and this kid or these kids over here who don't listen to anything you got to say really until they absolutely have to.
That's fine.
That's a different world. So you eventually gets to a point where it's like, well, fuck it, I'm just gonna focus on mine and fuck what happened to yours.
Yeah.
And whatever happens, because I don't give a fuck about them. I just gotta worry about mine and keep mine away from them.
Now I will
And
say
that creates distance. And then now mom is stuck in the middle, she's getting pulled in both directions.
Y'all ever see that movie Flowers in the Attic?
Yeah, a long time ago. Why?
Remember the basic premise of that movie?
Fuck them kids was basically the premise of that movie.
Here's the deal. You're going to get with a woman that has kids. You watch how she handles her kids. And that's the biggest thing. If my son was like, I don't want to be with this person, I'm going to tell him to watch how she handles her kids. Because if she is already hard on her kids as far as discipline, and she's already got it under control, because there's a lot of moms that you get with and they don't have it under control. They might have their household under control, blah, blah, blah. But when you got kids that are not really respectful to their mother, that's where you need to run. Because now they're definitely not respecting you. Now, if you got a woman that's like, this is who I'm married to, and you're going to respect him just like you respect me, it's really on the mom, because she sets the precedent. And if you don't have a woman that's doing that, you might as well go on and pack your bags and go on out the door. You'll never get the respect, because if they're not respecting their mom and their mom does not have a handle on discipline, you're just gonna be, that nigga that's in our fucking house.
So how about this? I meet a woman, right? She got kids. Kids could go either way. They could go respectful, non-respectful, either way. You sit the mom down and you tell her, listen, these are your kids and I love you. But don't get it twisted. I will drown all of them.
Then I'm gonna leave you.
Yeah, it's not gonna work. It's pointless. It's kind of pointless.
Now,
Yeah.
Do
So
you
you
keep these
can't.
motherfuckers under control?
You
gonna have
would
a
sit
serious
down
problem.
and
If she has the least bit of common sense, she'll be like, look, you're the man of this house, you're the head of this household. It goes back to our topic today. You're the head of this household. So if you feel appropriate discipline is necessary, do your thing. And she'll say, do your thing.
but a real woman is gonna already have that discipline.
Already
on their
gonna have
kids,
that
and
under
it's not gonna
control
be.
because she doesn't want this strange guy fucking her kids up.
Yeah.
Because she knows, let me get these kids before he gotta fuck them up, and she's gonna snatch their ass up
That's
and
all
say,
I'm
let me get
asking,
this.
though.
Yeah, a woman that's got her head on straight.
Yeah.
Is gonna snatch these kids up before they get out of line. Because, well, too far out of line because she knows this nigga will fuck these kids up.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, and I've said this 1,000 times. I was not the dude I am today. The dude I am today, if I could go back in time, would fuck the old me up because I hate some of the shit that I've let slide, that I've let happen, that I let people get away with. There's a lot of people and instances in my life that should have been fucked up. And if I ever get my hands on a DeLorean and a flux capacitor and go back to 1980, nigga, there's some people gonna get it.
Quantum leap
But whatever. The point I'm trying to make, and piggyback on what she said earlier, what the fuck did you say earlier? Because it was a really good point, and I was like, I agree with that.
Oh, like the baby father being in the kids, or are you talking about
No, what was the other thing?
the mother has to set the precedent before you ever come in the picture? I don't know either.
I don't either. But that was a great point, by the way. Mom is supposed to set the stage for what's gonna happen. This man's coming in this house. Be respectful. If you don't, I'm gonna fuck you up. If you keep getting out of line, he's gonna fuck you up. Now I remember what I was gonna say. That's all well and good, but as kids age, they develop, personalities develop, attitudes develop. You cannot predict what's going to happen or who they're going to become. Because if you get them at 8, they're one way. By the time they're 12, they're somebody completely different. And you may feel the need to fuck this kid up. So
Have you been in their life since 8? And
doesn't
to
change
me,
anything.
if I'm with a man and he was in my kid's life since they were little, and I feel like we already have that respect and they start acting out, it's just like what teenagers do. You know what I'm saying? Like we both gonna fuck you up. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
we're
saying?
gonna
Like you
get
got you. We already told you.
you're going to get this work.
Yeah, you already know what it is. But I feel like a child, as a mother, especially if you're a single mother, you have to teach your kids not only to respect the man of the house, but you respect any grown up. Like I've had to now, Cece and Chris, I didn't have no problems really out of them. Serenity,
Wow.
wilding. Like, and I would tell her, I don't give a fuck who it is. If it's your teacher, if it's whoever, they are an adult. You will respect this adult. You will not be out here making me look bad. Period.
Right.
Because what you do when you go out there and you wild and you disrespect somebody is you make me
Representation.
look bad. Like I didn't teach you how to be respectful. So it's a respect thing for me. I don't care who is in this. It could be the plumber. It could be, I don't care. You're going to be respectful. And that's just what it is. I don't care if you don't like them. You're going to be respectful. When they were little, I had to drill that into them. I don't care who it is. My kids are very well mannered. You'll meet them. Hi, how are you? You know what I'm saying? That's how they are. What they do outside of that, they business, they're teenagers. But when you're around me, you're going to be respectful. When you're around anybody, I'm around my friend, anybody. Don't talk reckless. Don't, it's just, this just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if you're going to step into a situation like that, you have to look how she is dealing with her children. That is like a number one. That's the first thing you should look at when she says, oh, I want you to meet my children.
Shit.
That's what you need to be looking at. Not, oh, they're just, they're so cute or whatever it is. How are you disciplining your children? How are you raising these children?
I wish Pistol Pooh was in the chat room because he would back me up on this story. I went to a girl's apartment in the projects of Louisville, Louisville, Kentucky, and we sitting there, we kicking it, me and her vibing. She was like, I'm braiding my last daughter's hair. When I'm done with this kid, they go into bed and we can do our thing. I was like, cool, this is a bad bitch. And I'm patiently waiting, like, hurry up with this fucking kid had. Her fucking son came up, was like, what you doing here with my mama? I said, I'm just, hey, little man, how you doing?
You want some candy?
You want some, go away, you little, yeah. But this little bastard hit me in the nuts, and I just reacted, and I kicked her kid across the fucking room. It just happened.
Jamil!
Nigga, you gonna say my...
Sorry,
He hit me in the nuts, and just bam. And I just reacted. My leg just went up and bam, kicked that little
kick your
fucker.
ass out?
I said, get this little bastard away from me.
What's she doing?
And she was like, oh no, you gotta go. You can't. And yeah, yep,
I mean,
that
but
was it.
she-
Mission
Now,
accomplished.
the point is, I noticed early on, your kids is fucked up. I got to get away from your kids and you. My plan was hit and run, and I'm gone. If the kid hadn't hit me in the nuts, we could have had a lovely evening. Deuce in the chat room said, a good father is going to keep his comments to himself and worry only about his kids. Deuce, I disagree.
Not in the house I paid for.
Exactly. Deuce, my brother.
No. He's talking about the baby daddy. He said-
Wait, is he talking about the baby daddy or step?
no, the baby
step-
daddy, like, because we were talking about, like, you know, how they be in the kid's ear, whatever.
Oh, well,
He
yeah.
wrote that then, so it's.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. That ain't, yeah. Anything else that go on in that house, as long as your
that
kids
part.
ain't being harmed, mistreated, or talked too crazy or reckless,
Exactly.
that ain't got nothing to do with nothing that goes on in that house.
Maybe this is too harsh.
I
but
thought he was talking about stepdad. I was like,
Here's
no,
the thing.
fuck you. You ain't gonna live in
Me.
my house.
Here's the thing for me. It's like maybe it was just wishful thinking, but I like to believe that if I have a kid with somebody, we're together.
Yeah.
Now, unfortunately, there's a lot of baby daddies who believe that shit too and can't let go. I dealt with so many.
I'd rather just not do it.
I hope my son get married and just.
Tell your son marry early. You gotta start treating this shit like the Hispanic community.
Right.
It's
Yeah.
okay, baby daddy. Okay, I get you, Deuce. You gotta start treating this shit like the Hispanic community. In the black community, if you're a young black man, marry young. Marry young. Get your bitch that ain't got no kids and just wife her up and
Yep.
just build y'all life
I
together.
think at his age, though, at your son's age, I like
Was
to
he
think there'd
20,
be a
right?
plethora of women who don't have children.
Oh, he has a girlfriend. She doesn't have kids. They, you know, they hang out. They do this. They go grocery shopping together. I like her. I mean,
Good.
it's just, you know, so hopefully, I would say he has till about 25. And he told me about 25. I really,
I would think he would have a wait till like 30.
No.
Well, I mean, if he's 30 and he dates 25-year-olds, you know what I
These
mean?
bitches are shitting out puppies
Yeah, a
at
lot of
16,
them
18,
have-
I'm saying,
19,
but that's the one that
21.
you want to stay away. Like, you want to veer away from that anyway, right? Like, if you're 30, you have no
I
children.
mean, he will have more of a chance than if he waits till he's 35. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like the older he gets, I feel like the less chance you're going to have with a girl that's just fresh and wants to be, you know what I'm saying? Like that, because by the time you get a woman, by the time you get to 30, you got a lot of
What do
damage
you-
going
because
on.
I think you're thinking of it as a woman, like he's 30 and the woman's 30. I'm thinking about it like he's 30 and the woman he's dating is like 24.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like in a likely story, I'd
I'm
be like,
saying,
I want him to like grow with this girl. Like if he's with this girl right now, my son is 20. He's gonna be 21 in August. And I mean, this is only wishful thinking, obviously. But like, if he stayed with her and they're growing together and they're building together, you know, he's building his business and she's helping, and it sounds like that's what it is, you know, that's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? They can mature together. But I feel like if you're 30 and you're trying to date a 25-year-old, you might not really want to date a 25-year-old other than looks, because their mental might not be there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, but when I was 30, I didn't have the mentality of 25. And when I was my age now, I don't have the mentality when I was 30. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you mature. And I think if you could grow together like these high school sweethearts that I see, oh my God, it's so beautiful. Like for instance, you know, my godmom, I don't want to just say people's names, but I don't know what year they're on marriage, but they're literally high school sweethearts. You know what I'm saying? They grew together. They built together. They went from the hood all the way to a mini mansion. You know what I'm saying? Together. They went through everything together.
My parents are on 41 years.
And I think that's
my
where they're
aunt
about, yeah.
and uncle, I think they just celebrated their 50th.
That's beautiful shit. I don't recommend that.
You don't recommend
No,
Whoa.
no. Here's why.
You don't recommend what?
That she said, well, you get together, high school sweethearts, and you grow together. I don't recommend that. And here's why I say that. And here's where we disagree. And then we could probably end on this. Because you knew we were going to disagree at some point.
Exactly.
Now, if you are that fucking Boy Meets World shit where y'all just know y'all meant to be, okay, go ahead, have your life together, whatever the fuck. But a lot of people who you went to high school together, you went to college together, and now you get married, and both of y'all living with regrets. And I've seen that too many times. I think people who don't experience life live with regrets. I've seen so many bitches from working in professional world, from working in corporate America, where these bitches had been married for so many years, and now they're like, oh, if my husband dies, I'm gonna fuck everything. And I've heard them say this to me, or I'm just gonna be a hoe. If my husband ever leaves me, I'm just gonna be a super hoe. And I'm like,
I see that all the time.
I've had bitches that I used to work with who have left their husbands when they were 40 plus.
That's the dumbest shit you can
And
do.
go back out to these streets, and I'm like, you want to go back out in these
Wanna see
streets?
what's out here?
40?
Get out here.
Bitch, you are practiced.
You want to
man.
go? Nigga, you a jump off bitch.
You
a
practice.
You stepping stone Stacy. I'm using you. Some young dude is using you to you his lunch money.
Sorry, you're practiced.
You're the old lady he hits.
I don't
That's-
know. I mean, but it goes both ways. I've seen really good situations.
It does, and I agree wholeheartedly. When you got a relationship and that you've nurtured and cultivated from a young age to now, I agree with that wholeheartedly. Stay in that shit, ride it out. There ain't nothing out here. You ain't missing nothing.
Nothing.
But I've got so many married partners who come over to my house and they're like, you got the ultimate bachelor pad, man. If I was here, I'd have 8 bitches lined up. I'm like, no, you wouldn't, because that shit gets old and boring and kind of dangerous.
Yeah. Right.
You want an STD or a kid, bitch? Go
Right.
ahead.
STD kid or run into that crazy bitch that comes in.
I've had to call the bitches on. I've had to call the cops on a couple bitches.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, you need to get this whole.
Ain't shit out here.
There ain't shit out here, so you can think that if you want to.
Very
but,
little. I know
But
that.
there no shit.
I'm just saying,
It's absolute shit. But
I'm very rare that I at my age I meet a woman who's just like, holy shit, check all the boxes.
Right.
You know, that doesn't happen.
Well, at our age, you're gonna meet women with kids.
damaged.
Yeah, damaged.
That's why I
kids,
don't
divorces.
date my age. I can't go over nothing that's 10 years younger than me. You gotta be
Yeah,
at least 10 years younger than me.
I mean, damn near.
Yeah, because anything else you get damaged and flawed and fucked up
Yeah,
and angst.
yeah.
So, but if you're a man, grab your nuts, give your balls a tug, tit fucker. Give your balls a tug, because that's what she wants you to do. She doesn't want you to really be that nice guy that lovey-dovey, boo boo boo. I've made that mistake. I'm wholehearted. I'm honest.
I mean, you could be lovey-dovey.
Shut the fuck up. I've been that dude who's, what's wrong, honey? What's wrong? Tell me what's wrong. Fuck all that. I asked you one time, what's wrong? You say nothing, I'm assuming everything is fine. Nothing's wrong. You said nothing, bitch. Nothing.
You
Nothing's
can still
wrong.
be emotionally available and be a leader
Fuck your emotions.
and be an alpha.
Emotion, men, horseshit. Emotions are for women and children. You're a dude. You gotta lead by logic and common sense.
Yeah,
and
we're talking about
rationale.
leading, but you can't just be dismissive to your wife. That's also
No,
not,
you don't
like,
be dismissive, but I'm like,
You're supposed to be her best
deal.
friend, the person that she confides in if she does have a problem and things like that.
Okay, we're getting
That's
far
fucking-
away from the alpha and
Wait,
beta
let me get
conversation.
let me close with this, and then I'm done. I'll pull it back. You're not supposed to be her best friend. She's got friends for that. She's got a best friend. You're not her best friend. You're her husband or boyfriend. You're here to be her protector and her provider. If she wants that best friend, call her fucking best friend.
Disagree. But that's
But
okay.
can
We
end
don't
on
have
that.
enough time.
Yeah, we can go into that another day.
Anywho, that was a pretty interesting topic that we had today. Pretty interesting show. Again, want to send prayers out to the homie out there. He was a little bit down on the health side of the game, so we still praying for you, big dog, man. Get well, man. We'll see you when we can, as soon as we can. Appreciate Deuce in there in the chat room, keeping things lively. And we appreciate my co-hosts. This.
How many S's is that, man?
Fuck it.
It's like 47.
Who cares? Anywho, we are the Shake Up Guys, and that is the end of this show. Again, trying to figure out a way to make this more consistent. Cookie, you have to step up because Jay ain't doing it. So,
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
I
got y'all.
we're gonna have to try and do it that way. That being said, until the next time, peace. We are out of here.